Hello everyone, welcome back to Bascar Bricks, and welcome to the very first episode of Bricks, Builds, and Beyond, or at least the reprised version. And today, I'm going to be counting down my top 5 favorite LEGO minifigures, and today I have someone joining me, so please welcome Brick Chick 501.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brick Chick, and thank you having me on today for today's episode of Bascar Bricks. I'm pretty excited, so you want to get started?
Let's jump right into it. All right, let's start off with number 5 here. Now, I chose a minifigure that many of you who have been around here for a while will know has always popped up on my favorite minifigure list. This is the Min Bin Stormtrooper from the 2018 TIE Fighter. The 2018 TIE Fighter has a lot of significance to me. It was one of the first major in size Lego sets. Of course, in hindsight, it wasn't the largest Lego set, but to me as an early and younger collector, it was a really significant set. And even through this minifigure's worth a lot now, even when it wasn't, it was still always one of my favorites, and it's a very unique minifigure. So
yeah, it is a very cool minifigure. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that one, because it's not one that you always think about, you know? It's not so cool.
It's a shame it's not as massive too. I'd love to have more than one, but it's $50 just for like one of those guys, which is a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it along to you then, Brick Chick.
Alrighty. Well, obviously, I think everybody knows about the original 501st Battle Pack from 2020. And I gotta say, that's when I started my YouTube channel in 2020, or when I wanted to create one. And so that's why my name Brick Chick 501. It's because of that 501st Battle Pack. It's just such a good set, and I love all the minifigures. So I gotta say that Trooper, that's on my top 5 list.
Yeah, that I never knew. I've always wondered where the 501 came from. It makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite Clone Legion, and I just like, you know what? Because Brick Chick was like my username, like on Lego Ideas and stuff. Like that was just always a thing that I had. But then I added the 501 because, why not? Makes it different, a little bit different.
Yeah, no, initially for some reason I really did not like that set, but I've grown to really appreciate it. But yeah. I mean, let's jump on here to number 4. For number 4, I chose the UCS Mandalorian minifigure. When I got this minifigure, of course, I got the set for the Razor Crest, but I was so shocked by the quality of this minifigure, so specifically in the helmet, as I'm sure most of you are aware. Din Djarin's are notorious for having really crappy helmet printing, and this is a spot-on, beautiful arm print, along with the already very good body printing and the awesome arm printing. To me, this is easily a standout.
Yeah, I would have to agree that minifigure is just absolutely brilliant. The printing on it is just so well done. Torso and legs, everything.
Yeah, I hope so badly that at least the helmet does not stay exclusive, because oh my gosh, it's all right. It's I'm curious as to what you say about this one. Your pick kind of surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, it's different. I wanted to pick Mon Mothma. Reason is just the original. It gives me that classic vibe. I did play a lot of the original Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga video game with all the original minifigures. And I do have this minifigure actually, and it was released in 2009. I just really like this character. I thought she was different compared to Leia or something like that. It's just like another female Star Wars character, and I just really loved her torso printing with the layered necklaces and the white cape. I just thought it was a really unique and different minifigure that not a lot of people talk about. So I'm like, why not add it to the top 5 list,
Yeah, I mean, that face is very nostalgic. They use that a lot in a lot of the early Lego Star Wars sets. So
yeah,
that's a very excellent pick. So I mean, go right into number 3, I suppose. All right, well, I chose the light up lightsaber Darth Vader. To me, I think these light up minifigures were some of the coolest things that they ever did, even though they're a little bit dated. Their arms specifically can't move a lot, but they're just, to me, the single most unique type of Lego Star Wars minifigure. And especially since this kind of minifigure was almost just exclusive to Lego, with the exception of one city minifigure. So they're just so unique. They're a real standout. Even we also have semi-accurate lightsabers with them too, which is pretty rare.
Semi-accurate, love that. Yeah, because they light up everything with the little button on the side. Yeah,
especially that stud at the bottom looks very goofy.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, pass it on to you then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with again another classic minifigure. I think this is just gonna be a little bit of a trend here, but I love that classic blaster again from the original video
Mm,
games. Oh my goodness, it's just so nostalgic, and that is I know some people hate on this minifigure because again, there's like not a lot of detail with it, but again, it just gives me those like nostalgic vibes, and like that is my favorite Boba Fett. And my brother has this minifigure, but I don't, and I really want it. But
mm,
like it's such a good minifigure. I love it.
yeah. Sadly, those guys have gone up in price quite a bit. I remember you can find them on eBay for like $20 nowadays. They go for like 50 or 60, which kind of sucks, but
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
it does. But
they're excellent. Yeah, I'll definitely be speaking about him a little bit more in the future, but I mean, let's get down to number two. On number two, I kind of cheated here because I just put classic space minifigures as a category because I could not pick one classic space minifigure. I
yeah,
just think they're all equally just unbelievably adorable. And as a massive
yeah,
space nerd, it it goes to my space nerdum. It goes to my love for collecting toys, and it has that very classic childhood feel, and kind of makes you a little nostalgic, even through you never owned one of them, because to me, the classic space sets and the minifigures just appeal to the mind of a child so strongly. So, yeah,
yeah.
I love them to death.
Yeah, I would have to definitely agree with you. They are the cutest. I gotta say, the cutest minifigure. If there was like a number one, category for that, I'd say the
Mhm.
classic space minifigure definitely wins. It's just so, so cute. All right, so for my number two pick, I'm going with the Emma mini doll from 2012. This is Emma before the reboot in 2017. And I picked this one is because again, my top five minifigures, it's all about nostalgia for me and like my childhood, so to say. So like when they came out with so to say the girl line of Legos, I was really excited because again, like I'm so used to playing, okay, Legos are for boys, playing with all the city and Star Wars stuff. It was kind of different to get something that was a little bit more feminine, so to say. So I do love this Emma minifigure. It was the first Lego Friends mini doll that I ever got. So that is why she is in my top five, so to say.
Yeah, I've always thought that Friends is a really underrated Lego theme. I think it's honestly, I'd say it's better than City overall.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
I'd have to agree.
I love the color combinations on this minifigure. I mean,
Yeah,
it's very,
they they did a really good job on it, especially with the metallic printing on the
mhm.
torsos. I think they did really well with it.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Yeah. All right. Well,
Mhm.
number one, the big number one. This has been my favorite Lego minifigure for just as long as I've been collecting. I first got this guy in the 2006 Jabba's sail barge, the original Boba Fett. So even though I didn't grow up with this guy, he does have some of that nostalgia factor, as the 2006 sail barge was the set that got me into collecting at that time when I got it, which is about, as of 2023, about 6 years ago from now. um,
Mhm.
so I was just about moving away. I was growing up, I was no longer playing with Lego that much, I was just kind of getting out of it. But then we went to a retro toy convention, and I saw
Oh yeah.
really cool old Java sail barge. It wasn't sealed, it was collector owned with a box instruction manual. And I managed to get it for $40, which still stands to be my greatest Lego deal
Wow.
out of everybody. Yeah,
Wow.
I was very shocked about that. So this is kind of the thing that got me into collecting. This guy holds a really deep place in my heart. And of course, I think that this guy is solely responsible for Boba Fett being my favorite character as well. So
Yeah.
this guy has by far had the biggest impact on me as a Lego fan.
Yeah. No, I gotta agree with you, and that's so funny that our number one picks was like both in our top five, which I think
Right?
that is
Yeah.
so that's so funny. We didn't even plan that. That's kind of
I,
that's good.
I thought
Um,
that was funny. Yeah.
yeah. So my number one, like backstory you already talked about, was the light up Vader. Again, this is another minifigure that my brother has and that I don't, which is big sad, but you know what? It's okay. Um, this light up Vader, I gotta say, was so cool because similar story. Um, We found it at a convention and it was $25. And you know
Ooh.
what? My brother bought it. And now I kind of regret not buying one because there were multiple light up Vaders. But
Oh,
yeah, that one is just so cool because it lights up. You know, who doesn't like things that light up? So,
right. And especially that was the only one with a red lightsaber. And red lightsabers lighting up are just so much more eerie and scary than like a blue, purple, or green one.
yeah,
Right.
definitely it gives you that Rogue One
Mm.
vibe when it just like, you know, like Vader's lighting up his lightsaber. It's just it brought back that fear of Vader, you know.
Yeah, that's what I loved about that scene. It made him scary after he got put on all the mugs and t-shirts. That was the scene that brought him back.
Yeah.
Well, that was the very first episode of Bricks, Builds, and Beyonds. Brick Chick, I really appreciate you coming on here with me and participating in
Yeah.
this, working with me to make this video happen.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on, and this was super fun. If you ever want to do something like this again, you know, you just let me know, and I'm down for that. So, yeah.
All right. Well, everyone, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Of course, make sure to check
Mhm.
out Brick Chick. She will be in the description, the link to her YouTube channel. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, go on to both of our Discords if you wish to. And with everyone, that's all. I'm gonna
Mhm.
sign off for now. Bye.